Potatoes fried in butter is the slim tip today on Slim Brother. My name is Joseph Spenlove and this is one of our Facebook Live daily health tips. Right, so when people see the Slim Brother plan, that I recommend having sliced potatoes in butter, they are shocked. Why? Okay, so why I explain, we are going to make some. Okay, so let me just put the gas on. Now I'm going to keep it on nice and low. Okay, and what I'm going to do is put some butter in. Not too much, but just enough to shallow fry the potatoes. So this is unsalted butter. Just cheap, run-of-the-mill, 75p butter, unsalted. Okay, that's because I prefer unsalted, but if you do prefer a little bit of salt, then it's fine to do so. Okay, then we're going to slice the potatoes. So hello to our viewers who are joining us. Hello Aaron, welcome to this live broadcast. Okay, so what I'm going to do is slice these potatoes. Now, so generally potatoes are not so good for you because they've got starch inside. Now, the problem with starch is that it hinders your body, is in the fact that it goes into your bloodstream very, very quickly and it will cause a sugar rush. So it will go really, take your blood sugars really, really high and then they will drop back down again. So the idea is we fry them in butter so the starch content lowers and therefore the fat in the butter will stop your body absorbing the food so quickly. So I am just melting that butter away. You can see that I'm just basically putting in like nice light coating on the pan. The most important thing about cooking with butter is the fact that you don't cook it to a higher temperature, because as soon as butter starts burning, this is when it becomes toxic and will lead to health issues. So whenever you cook with butter, you need to keep it on a nice, light, easy temperature. So I'm just cutting these new potatoes. Now I have boiled these new potatoes. They were on offer at our local co-op, just 59p for a bag of extra special ones this week. So go pop down to your local co-op. Okay, so that's warming up nicely, so I'm just going to place these potatoes in the pan. Now, as we said earlier, potatoes are not generally a good food. Now, it is only recommended on occasion, maybe once or twice a week, to have this dish, but it just feels really special. If you like me, you know, we used to eat lots of chips all the time and it's like a comfort food, then this is a great alternative where you can still stick on your health plan, and again it's not going to cause you a massive sugar hike. So I'm just popping these in the pan. This is 2 servings, by the way. I'm not going to eat all these myself, but great for this type of time of the morning, so like a mid-morning brunch style food with eggs, bacon and tomatoes I'm going to have here. So I'm just popping those in now. So you probably are looking about a 10-minute frying time for these, because you are going to cook them nice and slowly. So hello to our followers there. Jane, Robert and Anne have joined us. Welcome to the live broadcast. So this morning we're talking about potatoes and why you should only have them fried in butter. As the emotion says, it's against all the Weight Watchers rules, against all the Slimming World rules. Never have fried potatoes. But as I explained today in the video, the butter added to the potato will stop it being absorbed into your bloodstream too quickly, and that way you can stay on your health plan with your blood sugars not going through the roof. If you've got any questions this morning, we have got a few minutes to chat, seeing as my I'm just checking it is still on. I might turn it up slightly higher because there's not much noise going on in the pan. So what I've done in here, for those of you who just joined us, this is melted butter and sliced new potatoes which have been pre-cooked. Now, Robert has a question here. Where did I learn my cooking skills? Well, Robert, as a professional like yourself, I went to college with you at High Peak College, and me and Robert learnt the cooking skills together. However, I shouldn't be using this knife. I know this is just a regular steak knife, and this should not be used in professional preparation of any food. So my apologies to Robert for not sticking to the things that we made. So hello to Aaron there, who's joined us. Hello mate, as you say in the comments. Welcome to our live broadcast. For those of you it's the first time, remember Slim Brother is doing a live broadcast every single day. We don't have a fixed time as yet, but make sure you subscribe, get notified of my updates, and it will notify you on Facebook whenever we're broadcasting live. So you can hear now behind me, yes, that is now cooking away, and our fried potatoes are coming on. As I said earlier, you're probably talking about 10 minutes because we're doing it on a low heat. We are looking for a slow, calm cooking method. I'm just going to move them around a little bit. The best thing as well about cooking in butter, it's not going to stick to the pan. Great news. Right, I am going to turn that down a little bit now. So once we've got it to the temperature, we're just going to keep it there. I'll show you a couple of, for those of you who weren't in the broadcast yesterday, my other favourite fats. This is a coconut oil. However, I've been having a lot of coconut oil and I've been getting a bit overdosed and I'm a bit bored of coconut oil. This is why I've reverted back to butter with a couple of items. And then the other oil over here, which, although it's in the past it's been recommended as a great health food for cooking, it's not. So it's extra virgin olive oil. The problem is the burn temperature, it's a little bit like butter, the burn temperature is quite low, therefore it does become quite toxic quite quickly when you're cooking with it. So you either need to keep cooking at a low temperature like we are now, or just use it for dressings and use it in that way. I'm not a big fan of olives, to be honest, as well, so this is why I prefer coconut oil or butter. Now you can see that's cooking away. We're going to give it a couple more minutes there, and then we're going to turn them over. So welcome to our viewers this morning. For those of you joining us, we're cooking some potatoes in butter. And if you want to know why we're doing that, replay this video when we've finished in a few moments. So I'm making a brunch this morning. I'm going to have potatoes with tomatoes and bacon. This bacon, by the way, is just 99p bacon. It's back bacon with the fat still on. So as we always talk about in Slim Brother, don't be scared about fat. Fat is much better than having sugar, and if it's a higher quality fat, it will also give your body some great nutrients and keep you fuller for longer as well. Now I'm just going to get some eggs as well while we're over here. So just a couple of eggs in the shot as well, just to make our little breakfast. So again, as we're talking about protein and carbohydrates, I've got 2 portions of carbohydrates, which is going to be the potatoes and the tomato, and then the proteins are going to be the bacon and the eggs. Just remember, leafy greens are still the best carbohydrate. So I haven't got any in at the moment, but if you were to have a little bit of watercress with breakfast, not only does it taste quite refreshing with things like bacon and other proteins, but it's really great for you as well. And obviously first thing in the morning it will give you that nutrients boost, which we were talking about yesterday and we always talk about, to stop your cravings in the evening. If you feed your body all the nutrients it needs, then it won't crave for more nutrients in the evenings, which can often be known as sugar rushes and cravings and turn to binging, all those sorts of things. If we give our body the nutrients it needs, it will stop begging for more food in the evening. Okay, welcome Jean, welcome Zoe. Right, we're now going to turn our butter potatoes over. I probably would have left them a little bit more. I don't know about you, but I do like my potatoes a little bit crispy. So I'm just turning these over So the butter should be absorbing into the potato, which obviously makes it nice and crispy and also tasty. I'm just turning that over. Feel free to ask any questions. As I said, we've got time on the broadcast today. So if you've got any questions about what we're doing or about Slim Brother generally, feel free to ask. For those of you who joined us for our broadcast yesterday, we did the magazine photo shoot. I will let you know in a couple of weeks which magazine it's going in. It will be going in over the Easter weekend. So what I'm going to do now, okay, is put some black pepper on them. So we're going to serve them in the direction that they are now. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of black pepper. I do like a little bit of spice, so I added a little bit more. And I'm also going to add some pink Himalayan salt. Now this is a new one that I bought yesterday from Poundland, and I'll tell you more about this on another broadcast. But I'm just going to open that and put some pink Himalayan salt. The best thing about pink Himalayan salt is you don't need to worry about using too much, because it's not going to hurt you, it's not going to do anything bad for you. So definitely pop down to Poundland and get some of that bad boy. So again, if you look what's in the pan now, we've got potatoes, butter, salt and pepper. For any dieter, they would think this was a massive no-no. What the hell are you doing having this sort of thing on a diet? But again, as explained, if you have this combination, it's not going to do your body any harm. It's not going to do it any good, so it's not going to give your body any great nutrients, but it's not going to do any harm, which is the best thing that we need to learn with our nutrition. What can we have as a treat, or what can we have as something not regularly that's not going to harm our body, like sugar and processed oils? So I can see Robert's getting a bit excited about my onesie. Yes. When I came back from Egypt, I was freezing, really, really cold. So I got one of these onesies from eBay, just £12 at bargain, 4XL. Yeah, my favourite thing to wear while cooking. Very practical. I'm not sure about the fire safety aspect, Mr. Stevens. I'm not sure whether it would be allowed in a professional kitchen. Right, so you can see our potatoes are just about done. We're just going to give another couple of minutes just to brown them off. I haven't got the packet, but they were some sort of special potatoes. I'm just turning that up slightly. So as you're cooking anything, just make sure it's not going too dark. Make sure it's not going too black, because again, this is where not only are you going to lose the taste if it's burnt, more importantly, this is where the toxic build-up's going to come in, and when you eat it, again, it's going to put the toxins inside your body. Now that's sizzling away, can you hear it? Right, we're just going to give it another 1 minute, and then I'm going to get them out and show you a closer look at the finished product. So, for those of you in the Derby Midlands area, I have a new class starting this Saturday morning at Unique Fitness on Great Northern Road in Derby. It's a pump and slim class plus a free course. So join us for that if you so wish. If you've got any questions here on Slim Brother, as always, feel free to ask and we will let you know. I can see on the recording time, they've been in for 14 minutes now. So minus the cooking time, they've probably been cooking now for 10 minutes. So let's dish them up. Right, turn the heat off. And we're going to dish these up. I probably did overcook them a little bit when I was boiling them. So they are a little bit moist, they're not so firm. You're probably better when you know that you're going to fry them, just to parboil them is the official term. They don't need cooking too much. So let's just, oh dear. My presentation skills are really not so great today. but because the time-wise, I'm just going to throw them on for you. Just because I need to show you. So this is 2 portions, by the way, for those of you asking, why am I eating so much? So here we have it. These are fried potatoes in butter with salt and pepper. And again, you're able to enjoy these, not on a daily basis, but a couple of times a week. They're not going to do any bad for you. Hello, Joe. Welcome to our live broadcast. So this is it for Slim Brother for today. If you want to know why you can eat these fried potatoes in butter, replay this video. For more health tips, go to slimbrother.co.uk. See you again soon. Bye-bye.